Am I on? I'm on. What's up? Look, I'm right in it. You can already see that I'm already laughing. Cardinals or Padres from Ralph? Padres for me, buddy. But we will get into that right away. Hey, I'm Adam Rosenberg. This is the weekly Outlier Insight Show where you guys get to watch me play on my computer. So, Ralph, I'm going to go through all the game. Astros or Philly. You guys are just asking me for just picks, huh? We'll go through it and I'll kind of give you some things. I kind of lean the Royals in this game third from my boy Trevor. Look, I am going to let me get this all straightened up, cleaned up. There we go. All right, cool. Twins or Braves. Just list the entire slate. That'll be fine. Okay, guys, let's kind of jump right into it. Here is the slate. It is for today. Let me just see. I thought I had another play that I really liked that was on here, but anyway, we're gonna just jump right in. So, okay, we'll start with that Astros Phillies game. So, look, this total actually came down a little bit. I understand that Nola has had not a great last couple weeks. Here's the site that I use that my friend Slip and Jimmy and I made that kind of takes all the data that's from Fangraphs and it puts it on here. Red is good, blue is bad. We're going to go for Nola. We're going to take a quick look here. And let me just see. Okay. So look, Nola hasn't been that great, but he's been much better at home overall. Had a little bit of trouble lately. He hasn't given up a ton of donks. I like Baltimore. Ralph, are you just going to just drop in just every game and then just see what everybody thinks? Because, you know, you could do that, but I see my guy Rogue here. I see Trevor. I see everybody kind of moving around. Let me also, while I'm doing this, let me also make sure that I tell the people what we have going on. 1 second. And done. We are here. There I am. Bang and bang. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Now we are here. It's called crowdsourcing. You're right, Trevor. All right. Porter's right on this one. Harper Dong. It's a terrible price though. So I do like Harper to hit a home run. I see Porter is showing up. Porter's going to have a whole bunch of picks. He's going to have Jesus Sanchez. He's going to have that. If I could tout a little bit, we are off a day where I called a Brandon Marsh 7 plus 750, a Jazz Chisholm 8-1. What else? We crushed yesterday, to be totally honest. So there's a bunch. I mean, I had like 4 dongs yesterday. Yeah, the Harper number is pretty bad, but I'm gonna jump into this. Harper, look, I'll get right to it. Harper I like and Jordan I like. My favorite play though on this is I'm taking the Nola over outs. I think he'll probably give up a solo shot to Jordan, and that's it. Harper's no longer plus EV, so it takes me off it, but I'm getting distracted. Let me just dive right into all the stuff that I'm going to want to do for this game. So bang, bang, starting off with this Phillies game. Okay, so as you guys know, the big rule that I have on this stuff is that I don't take a home run unless it's plus EV. You can do whatever the heck you want, but I do a couple things that I like. All right. Thank you, Ralph. So we are, but look, on this Phillies game, I don't like Verlander as much here, but I think Nola's going to go deep because Walker's pitching on Wednesday and they need to get some innings out of him. And he's been pretty good against it. He's been really good against the Astros, but he also always gives up home runs regardless of how good he is. So just pulling that up, I do like Aaron Nola. I like this. Yeah, it's not showing up yet, but it's plus 136 on FanDuel. I love this play. I love Nola over outs. He actually has not only done it against Houston last year, but he did it again in the playoffs before that. He did it well before that. And most of the rosters, the same guys. So Walker, though, being tomorrow, is going to be used of a lot of the bullpen. Let me just take a look at who I want to have for this. I will go to the Phillies. So for the Astros, again, I really do like Jordan. Let me just kind of see what we have here. Lowering that, couple of the barrels. Yeah, I do like Jordan. Jordan's launch angle has been pretty bad, but I do like Jordan. Let me just see. Jordan's price is even worse, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I'm putting it in here. I would maybe, I don't know, have some other fun with it. Like you can't like these. Look, it depends on if you want to bet juice or not. 135, 120. It's a little bit much for me, but I get a 115 on bet 365. So, all right, let's see. Okay, gonna go through. Man, even the Jordan over hits is just terrible. The two guys who I do like though today, I do like Bryce. He's not plus EV anymore on his home run. I honestly think this is I like it. I love his bases, getting it plus money, and I would probably do a base ladder because here's the thing: whenever he hits home runs, which wow, he hasn't hit a home run since August 9th. When he does hit home runs, check this out. He also so we got this at what, the 4th and the 9th. His alt bases on the 4th and the 9th. Let's see. On the 4th, the 9th he didn't hit it, but whatever. Generally speaking, he will hit this alt bases pretty much the same time. So I'm going to take Bryce Harper bases. Not going to take that home run. Just the pricing is terrible, but I'm going to put, let's see, we can do, we'll do that. Honestly, well, look, here's the deal. If he gets that, he's going to have that. I don't know. Yeah, I'll take the Bryce Harper bases ladder. Let's just kind of add the whole thing in there. I do think Bryce Harper has a good game here. So, okay, moving on from and I like Jordan. If you really want to get stupid, you could just parlay them both. It's a terrible price, but look, if you guys were cared about price, you wouldn't be watching a YouTube show, right? Hey, all right. So done with this game. Let's moving on. Okay, so Royals and Guardians. So Gavin Williams is not good at home. Lorenzen's gotten a lot better. Let me see what we got here that I liked. I will pull up my notes that I have from last night. Lorenzen still gives him up, but he's walking lots of guys. Either way, let me just see what I like for Lorenzen as an away guy. He still gives him up. It's been so much better. He actually hasn't really given him up a lot. And when he does it to righties or to lefties. So overall to that, let me just see. Okay, so look, Gavin's pretty bad at home, but let me see who we got that's on here that I would like. I'm going to look at the Royals. I don't know if all the data is updating because I have a feeling the Fangraphs isn't showing data from yesterday's games. It is. Okay, good. We got it. Perfect. We got data from yesterday's games. All right. What do we got here? We got, just in case I miss it and I have to leave, but at the Ohtani line, yes. So this Ohtani line was strange. You got to bet it because it's that high, but it reeks of walk. He's not my favorite guy in that game. Will Smith's my favorite guy in that game. But completely agree with Brandon Porter, who, by the way, is one of the most fun individuals while always betting the same 5 guys every day. Trevor pointing out that Lorenzen has been much better with KC than with Texas. I agree. But you got to take some of the guys who are hitting well. So look, who's hitting well? This is a little bit skewed because of yesterday. Bobby Witt, obviously. Let me just take a look, though, on the Guardians because overall, when it comes to Lorenzen, I want to know who's the worst against on the road. He's way worse against lefties. It gives him up to both sides, to be totally honest. Lefties lately been better. Righties lately been better. He's been better. That's all. So, but overall, let's take a look at Lorenzen. I quit Devers and Seegers because I'm the mush for them too. Okay, so looking at Lorenzen, Lorenzen's actually considerably. He's worse to righties. But I like J Ram either way because he's a switch hitter. So let's see. He's not plus EV to hit home run, so that kind of takes me out of taking him for a home run. He's minus 280 to get a hit. I do like his bases though. Let's throw that in there. Okay. And then looking at what were we going to look at? We were going to look at Gavin Williams. His Gavin Williams is just he's not been as bad as everybody thinks, but he's much better. He's much worse against lefties. Way worse against lefties. So we are actually going to target Vinny P. Let's take a look. The Italian Stallion. That is, by the way, Trevor and my favorite. One of our favorite players, arguably our favorite Royal. When I met Trevor, we both were just big Italian Stallion fans. So Vinny P, look, he has a bunch of hard hits, but he hasn't made a ton of contact. Slugging's there. I like him. Miguel Garcia is also a lefty. Oh, MJ Melendez has been killing the ball, actually. Let me just see something. Melendez is also a lefty. So let me just see this. Because if Melendez is plus EV, nope, he is not. Vinny P is this. What is happening? Taylor's texting me in the middle of a Shohei Homer tanked. And so I kind of like Melendez here. I got to be honest. Melendez has been just absolutely on fire lately. Minus 195 to get a hit. Yeah, but this line is telling me that we are going to get some really good value on Vinny P. So let's go with the Italian Stallion here. We're going to go with Vinny P. If he went plus EV, I would lock in his home run, but he's not. Taking Vinny P. Are there any Royals plus EV? Good. That is a good question. So guys who are just tuning in, plus EV, it's estimated value, means you're getting really good value versus Pinnacle, which is a sharp book, which is kind of setting the market. The reason why we care about this is because that's a signal that we're using to say, okay, cool. Something that's helping move this number is there. It plus EV betting will make you lose less. Doesn't make you win more, but it makes you lose way less. So just pointing that out. We're not going to take, I'm not taking Blanco, by the way. But let me just see who is there anybody who's supposed to, there's no one who is, which leads me to think that there might either be a pitching change or we're in for a contrarian under. That could be weird. Nobody is plus EV. That's super weird. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So let's go to the next game. A's and Reds. Spence kind of stinks. I think Spence is doing that. He is on the road. Let's do it. Mitch Spence. Yeah, he's terrible. And he's been a little bit better the last few weeks, but he's just terrible. Bad against lefties. Bad against righties. Overall bad against lefties. Overall, he's worse against righties. Give me Stevenson. Actually, so I gotta tell everybody, I guess I like the under most in this game. That's the signal that I'm getting. Is getting an under. It's just very hard with that bullpen. Let me just see what the Nerfy is. Plus 105 for that Nerfy. Let's see. Lorenzen's been a really good Nerfy pitcher. So is Gavin Williams. I think we're betting the Nerfy, guys. We're going to take that Nerfy. So I'm going to do, yeah. I like the Nerfy in that Royals game. I know. I'm kind of tanking all the stuff that we loved. Okay, so let's get back to this. Who is hitting that's on the Reds? Lodolo is pitching for the other side. Lodolo at home is awful. And he's terrible against any sort of righty. He just can't get anybody out, and he gives up tons of bombs. So we're going to look right now. First, let's look at A's. Who do we like on the Athletics? Lodolo sucks at home. Brandon Porter talking about Rooker. Let's see. Who do we want? Let me just see something on Lodolo. That's on his number of bombs. Splits. You guys are getting to see the entire. He's never given up a home run to a lefty. So it's all righties. So Rooker. Daz is kind of killing it right now. Lawrence Butler is a lefty. Yeah, we're going to, if Rooker is plus EV, we will take Rooks. Let's see. He's not, but he's, man, he is price to match. I'm going to take his bases, though. Let's take his bases. Brent Rooker bases. So what's up, Vital, my buddy, VGG? His slider moves 3 feet away from him. That's a good point. Okay, so I like that. Daz has been very hot. Let me look at Daz. If Daz is plus EV, I would take it. See, none of these guys are plus EV. It's super weird. But Daz Cameron's fun, man. And he's been hitting. Got a fun price too. But yeah, I do like. I don't hate Daz Cameron. Let me just take a look at this. No heat map. Oh, you know why there's nothing here? It's because the Royals, because the Reds have not officially announced a starter. That's why. Lodolo, I guess Lodolo may not be. Is Lodolo not pitching? Is that what's happening? Hold on. Okay. Sorry, my wife's coming down here. Lodolo will be out of the fifth. The problem is, I'm not even seeing lines for Lodolo. I don't know if Lodolo is starting. So that's the read that I'm getting here right now. So let me just look though, but let's just go look at Reds. I don't know. I love Lodolo. So we'll see. Okay, leaderboard. Who does Spence giving up to? We go on a righty. India's been good. Spencer Steer, and Tyler Stevenson. Tyler Stevenson's always good. Let's see if Stevenson's plus EV. Dude, hold on. 100% agree with this play. Where'd you get it at plus 150? That's awesome. That is I love it. I love that play. Walker pitching tomorrow makes me love it. 100% in on that play. Tyler Stevenson. So we're going to have to move. This game's not going to give us the right value signals because they don't have both pitchers. And so I doubt that anybody, Ty France is there, TJ Friedel. Dom Smith's been killing the ball. Dom Smith's a lefty though. Dom Smith's been killing the ball. Friedel has been killing the ball. Like they got a bunch of lefties here. Ty France has not been killing the ball. Ty France has not been killing the ball. So anyway, I do like Stevenson though. If we're gonna have to pick somebody, I like Tyler Stevenson. I like his bases, so I'm gonna do that right here. Hold on. What is like? So let's see. Okay, so Tyler Stevenson. Okay, we're gonna move to this Angels Tigers game. Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So we have Cueto is starting. Cueto stinks, though he did fine in his first start. Let's see. Yeah, his barrel rate's crazy. I will take him against a lefty. That lefty will be, let's see, Riley Effin Green. If he's plus EV, we'll see. Colt Keith, though. Colt Keith or Dorkelson went before, but Colt Keith looks good. Riley Green looks good too. Let's see. Colt Keith is not EV. But I like his basis. So I'm going to add him in here. And then Riley Green, also not EV. So, but I do like his base. But I like the value on Colt Keith a little bit more here. But yeah, you can kind of go with it. So love Keith. I love Colt Keith. But let's see. Is there anybody else on here that is? Yeah, again, Trey Sweeney is the only plus EV guy here. So we're not getting dongs in this game, guys. Let's continue to move through Cubs and Pirates. Okay, so Jared Jones is back. Would you take Stevenson at 1.5? At 1.5 bases? Yes, I would. I like him a lot. The problem with Kerry Carpenter is that he gets lifted routinely at the end of a game. So you're going to lose an at bat. You're going to lose an at bat on a team that is playing home, which is why I don't like it. So yes, and as Porter has pointed out, it's a terrible ballpark for lefties. It is, which is why Porter is going immediately to Riley Green. But the entire lineup is lefties. So what do we have to say about it? Okay, Steele on the road. Let me just take one quick look. He has been not as great, better, not terrible overall. It's fine. I mean, he's been good lately. He's just been good lately. He's not like really fadeable. I think he's due for a clunker. But that's it. Jared Jones sadly gets a very poor matchup. He's not going to be listed here, but Jared Jones gets it sucks because he gets a really shitty matchup now because Jared Jones is off the IL. He's good, guys. I know that he struggled, but Jared Jones can pitch. And the problem is that he gets the hottest hitting team in the league right now. So that said, signals are all on. Let's see what Steele's numbers are. This is saying this is looking like Steele's probably not gonna have a bad game. I don't know. I can't get very good reads on this one. His Ks are good. His hits is high. It seems are juiced to the over. And Jones isn't even up, obviously. So let me just see. Oh, there he is. Jared Jones. Let's see. His hits are 1.5. Yeah, I would have loved to have taken this, but these guys, like, they're just not K'ing right now. So, anyway, I think that, and all these guys have seen Jared Jones. It just stinks for him. So, look, I think it's hard to say that you don't want to do. Let's take a look at Justin. Everybody has seen Justin Steele too. So I think if Justin Steele's due for a clunker, it's going to come from a guy who can hit lefties. So if you want a guy who can hit lefties who's on that team, let's look on the Pirates. Who has been doing well lately? Rowdy Tellez. We're not backing Rowdy Tellez. Didn't he pitch last night? Let's see. A lot of these guys just aren't. No one's hitting. Averages and slugging. Grandal. Do you want Yasmani Grandal? Let's see. How does he do against? He's hitting against lefties. He's actually hitting against lefties like pretty well. No home runs though. Let's see. Oh man, is it an IKF day? Brian Reynolds. Man, we might have to go back to Rowdy. Let me just take a look. I don't love a lot in this game, to be totally honest. So I can't get good reads on any of these guys. But it's hard to take O'Neal Cruz against a lefty. Grandal's been killing it, so I don't hate him though. And then if we're gonna go the other way, Cody Bellinger has been kind of killing it too. So let's look. Rowdy cashed his plus money HR last night, and he pitched. So, I mean, Rowdy's fun. Let me look at Rowdy. Ugh, such a gross play. He's not even listed. I don't even know if he's not even listed, guys. But let me look at Cody on the Cubs. Cody's not even. Oh, there he is. Cody with 6 hard hits this week. Hap's doing really well. Bush has been well, but he just hasn't done it. Suzuki's just murdering the ball right now. Let's see how Seiya's looking. What's his number? Yeah, I kind of want Suzuki. Let's see. He's been good. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Suzuki's got good history. Suzuki's been doing really well, and I think that's who I'm probably going to lean with. Like Haps, though. Then again, you know what? Hap kind of protects you from both sides of the plate. Hap's been murdering the ball lately. Not really a good time to jump off him. Weird number, so I am gonna jump off him, but I'm gonna go with Suzuki. Gonna go with Suzuki bases. I like him. He's got good history. And Hap's got good history too. Can't fault it, but that line's a little weird for a dude who's leading off. Okay, let's continue on, guys. Hap's been just going nuts lately. Connor Joe is crazy. Connor Joe has nuts lines, but let's just take a look at Connor Joe, actually. Connor Joe, he's only minus 155 to get a hit, even though he's 7 for 13. He's 7 for 13 with 1 home run, but he's only minus 155 to get a hit. That's a little weird to me. Let's see. Head to head, he's killed them whenever they started lefty. I mean, look, we could do it, guys. He's plus EV. You want to lean into it? Let's lean into it. Let's get weird, dude. He's for his bases plus 175, and he's plus EV. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it, guys. Yeah, the market's very high on Steele. I'll take Connor Joe, just for the heck of it. I'll do it as a half play. So let me just hide that. When we get to it, I thought it was crazy that Otto Lopez is minus 400 for a hit. So let's get to it. We are at Yankees and Nationals right now, and I will get to this. So who do we got here? Jazz has been nuts lately. Jazz has been awesome. Patrick Corbin, all these guys that, stink. Corbin against a lefty. You want righties against Patrick Corbin. And then who is starting? Oh, it's Cole. Joey Gallo is the only one who's seen him, and Cole has been better lately. No, he hasn't. Let's see. Garrett Cole has not been. Garrett Cole's been a lot better lately, so I'm probably gonna not fade Garrett Cole. But I will find a righty on this team, and that righty is probably going to be. Let's see. Let's see. Torres. I mean, Judge is always that guy. Volpe. I think we're going Volpe. Volpe is righty. Volpe's been hitting. Let's see. Do we have a winner? He is not plus CV, but I'm gonna add his bases. He's a guy who I like today. Let's see. 0 for 2. DJ LeMahieu with crazy history against him. He did hit a home run a little while ago. Let's see. He hasn't hit a home run in forever. So, but I do like Volpe. Let's see if anybody here, we can reverse engineer this. Is anybody here actually plus EV? So Joey Gallo is the only guy who's seen Garrett Cole is plus EV. Joey Gallo stinks. I'm not going to ever put money on Joey Gallo, nor would I ever ask any of you guys to do it. Dylan Cruz plus EV to get his bases. I still think he's going to get his first one soon, and it's going to be a single. So I'm going to take that. Got to add that to this. Oh, Volpe got hurt yesterday. I didn't know that. Well, then we're going to kind of have to move on. Blue Jays and Red Sox. Okay, so I can tell you already who I like is Joey Loperfido. Joey Loperfido got robbed of these lines are all over the place because they haven't announced the starter yet. I think it's Cooper Criswell. It is Cooper Criswell. I like Joey Loperfido because he's mashing the ball right now on the Jays. There he is. He is just crushing the ball right now. And he's just got hard hits. He's got barrels. Like, this guy's got all of it. I like him, or I like Barger. Let me just take a look. Yeah. I like him, and I'm going to take him again. He's a run back for me. Let's see. Springer and Varsho, who's kind of done. Oh, Yariel's been not bad. So we can kind of look through. Let's see. Dalton Varsho's been killing the ball. Yoshi's been killing the ball. Oh, Addison Barger. If Addison Barger's plus EV, he might be also our guy. Barger's been just nuts. And he hits both sides. Let's see what he's doing here. Criswell's not as good against lefties. Let's see. Who's he worse against? Cooper Criswell at home. Is he worse against righties or lefties? Let's see. Lefties, righties, lefties, righties. He's worse against righties. So it would be Vlad. It'd be Vlad. Jays are really they've been preserving their bullpen, so Yariel doing that wouldn't be terrible. It's very weird. There's not a lot of plus EV guys here. Vlad bases is crazy, but for a lot of these, I think I'm just gonna take that. So Horowitz is fine, but the problem is that Horowitz can't hit lefties. So the moment the Red Sox bring someone in and Criswell can't go that far, it's a problem. Just seeing that. I do like Horowitz though. I like Horowitz and I like Barger. Let me put Barger in here too. It's hard to not like Barger. He's just been killing that ball. Let's see Horowitz. Spencer Horowitz is another guy who's just nasty. Hasn't it's kind of cooling a little bit right now, but overall it's just a nasty player. All right. Pods and Cardinals. Okay. So Miko can't fault Kirk. Because Kirk's got history. Mikolas stinks. Cease is awesome. Cardinals aren't hitting right now. The only guy who I would really want to take on the pods with any, I mean, look, it's just Jackson Merrill probably, right? Let's see. I cashed with Peralta yesterday, by the way. Jackson Merrill. Yeah, how do you not take this guy? He's just killing it. He was plus EV earlier and he is not right now, but some of these lines are probably going to move, guys, a little bit later. I thought this too is a weird price. The pitching mismatch, I took him on the run line. The problem I with Profar is that Profar is just boom or bust. Like Jackson Merrill is just locked in and consistent. So I do like him. I mean, if you look at, let's take a look at him right here. I mean, look, he has been doing it. Like Machado's killing the ball right now. Merrill's is killing the ball right now. Like Manny's kind of on a little bit of a mini tear if you really want to get another guy. I took the Padres. I took them on the run line at plus 135. And I agree. They lose by 2 run right. Someone I got Rogue yelling Joey run back to the last one. I do love that. Okay, let's keep going through. Giants and Brewers. Sorry guys, this is gonna sound really boring, but I just love unders and I love I love both of these pitchers in this game. So I'm a big fan of Myers and I'm a big fan of the let's see Myers. I like his over outs. I like his over Ks. I think this is a good one. And then there's a couple guys that are on Milwaukee who have had good history against Webb. I like Webb to be the workhorse, man. Webb's always a workhorse. Look at that. He's been consistent. I love his outs. So took his outs right there. Let's see. Okay. Continuing through. We are now at Rangers and White Sox. So I'm perfectly fine fading Garrett Crochet. Like perfectly fine with that. Let me see the guys who I really like. Josh Young. I don't think he's plus EV. So I'm going to take his bases. I'm going to throw that in there. And let's see. Is Wyatt Langford? How's he even doing? Like none of these guys being plus EV is so weird right now. Andrew Vaughn, only plus EV guy. Super strange. I don't. So Heaney's interesting too because here's the deal. Tomorrow is Mark Leiter Jr. or Jack Leiter Jr. or Jack Leiter, no Jr. He stinks and he can't go more than 5 innings. So I do think that they're going to push Heaney. Yeah, and this number already went up to 17 and a half. Dang. I liked this earlier at 16 and a half and I texted a bunch of people about it and I never took it. So now I feel like a moron. Anyway, look, I think he goes the whole thing. What's the under on this? Yeah, I think he goes. I think if you can find a 16 and a half, I love the over on this. Yeah, and I think the White Sox, this is great from Trevor. White Sox 45 WRC plus versus left-handers the last 3 weeks. I like I like Andrew Heaney to do well here. I think I'm gonna take his Ks. So I like a good Heaney start here. Okay. Continuing through. Okay, there's Marlins and Rockies. So who do we got that's starting? I don't even know. Cal Quantrill. Let's see. Cal Quantrill at home is terrible. It's terrible against everybody. Terrible against lefties. Terrible against righties. Worse against lefties. Way worse against lefties. So let me just see. I don't even know who the Marlins have that's a lefty. Let's take a look. Otto Lopez. I don't even know who that is. Who's Otto Lopez? Who is this guy? This guy stinks. But he's been hitting the ball apparently. So, fun fact, the Marlins are. How do you know this, Trevor? Let me take a look at some other guys in here. Yeah, I like Connor Norby if I'm going to take a Marlin. He's been zinging the ball pretty well. I'm not going to get there on the bases like that. And I think all of them have been singles, right? Yeah, they have been. So let's, there's no value on any of these guys. Who's starting for the Marlins? Rodri Munoz. He stinks. Let's see. Who's Munoz worse against? I like Connor Norby. He's just like, I'm not going to pay that price. Connor Norby is bad. Connor Norby against lefties is really bad. Connor Norby stinks against everybody. So let's see who on the Rockies we're getting. Tovar. I think Doyle got hurt, right, guys? Nolan Jones has been hitting pretty well. Let's see. Nolan Jones. Let's see. Nobody is plus EV, by the way, again, as usual, because of course. It checks out. Let's see. He's bad against both. I guess I would. What is this that's happening? I'm getting notifications. Nolan Jones has been zinging the ball lately. So I don't hate him. Just not crazy about it. I think Doyle's hurt, right? Yeah, Doyle's hurt. What about Tovar? Tovar, yeah, minus 145. Not a ton here, guys. Sorry. It's just not a good value day. Okay, so we're moving on to this. Otto Lopez is the guy with that 400 mentions. I think he's priced for a double. These are just crazy. Who is hitting on Logan Gilbert? I think is going to just mess this team up. But I love Logan Gilbert. Let's see. Randy, revenge spot, Logan Gilbert, and then who's pitching for the Rays? Oh, it's Jeffrey Springs. He's terrible. Springs against lefties, against righties. Springs has been bad. He's bad against lefties. He's bad against righties. He's bad against everybody. So let me see who on Seattle would we even want to take. Randy did bomb last night, so he's not going to do anything for a while. Raley's hurt, right? If I recall. These are not impressive stats, by the way, for any of these guys. There's nobody here who I would want. Like, this is a pass. This whole entire game's a pass for me. Let me see the Gilbert stuff, actually. Gilbert, I'll take his over Ks. I'll take his Ks. Let's see. Yeah, let's do it. He's never gotten over 7? That's fine. Let's do it. We'll still take that. Take his outs. It's been great at home. Let's do that. Let's take Logan Gilbert outs. Okay. Gilbert over outs in his case. Do I like Heaney at 6.5? I do. I like Heaney. I like Heaney to have a big game. Let's see as we go through this. Mets and D-backs. Look, it's Vientos or it's Lindor. Vientos has been murdering the ball, and he's awesome against lefties. He just hit a home run. I don't hate him. Lindor is just a machine. And he's plus CV. We're going to take Lindor, guys. That made that decision very easy. I'm not actually fading Manea. He is, good. So I'm not going to fade him. We're going to get rid of that. And then let's go to the final game that we have. Orioles and Dodgers. Okay, so this is the fun one. So I think Cole Irvin stinks. But there's a Dodger that I'm specifically looking at, who is a righty who kills lefties, and that is Will Smith. He's got 2 hard hits. Let's go to Will Smith. I think Will Smith is going to be my favorite. Yeah, he's one of my favorite plays here. So Will Smith, bases. I love him. Look at him against lefties. He's just done it. He's kind of tailed off a little bit lately. Everybody on this team hits him. Kike Hernandez does really well too. Let's see. Let's look at Hernandez. Yeah, Kike Hernandez is not a bad play here, and he's also, I think, hitting the ball really well. Yeah, look at him right there. I would actually, I like Kike a lot. So let's do Kiki's bases, and that's it. And then look, Flaherty has been, okay. Flaherty at home. I mean, he's been good. He's still K'ing people at an absurd rate. So he's not as great against lefties, and he's not as great against righties. Still gives up that ball. So let's take a look here and play some Orioles home run roulette. See who's hitting. Gunnar and his 0.91 average. Santi or Gunnar. Urias has been killing it too. Let's see. Nobody as usual plus EV. Shohei is still 4-1, oddly. But let me just see what's Gunnar doing at right now. Flaherty's rumored to be traded to Baltimore, and they backed out. I hope he drops his nuts on him tonight. This is a good price on Gunnar bases. I mean, I just don't like Gunnar right now. That's the problem. I'd rather bet like Santander. Wow, these are tanked prices for Santander, and given where he bats. Let me see Urias, because Urias has been hot. Urias has been super hot lately. So let me see. Let's see. I don't hate him. Man, plus 220. What is he to get a hit? Minus 135. I don't know. There's nothing else that I really love in this game. I like that Will Smith one. All right. So guys, I got all this stuff here. We all love Aaron Nola outs. Like a Jordan bomb, Harper bases ladder, J-Ram bases, Vinny P bases, under a Nerfy. Got lots of stuff. Tyler Stevenson. Lots of fun stuff here, guys. I'm gonna drop it. And we're gonna take a try on Connor Joe. And I'm also going to get some Andrew Heaney outs going there, man. So here is everything in the chat. You guys can look at. Not going to bet every single one of these, but those are the ones I like the most. You guys can always DM me. You can always hit me up at Hey Rosenberg. This was fun. It always is fun. I will see you guys tomorrow in the Discord. I'll do a live one in the Discord. Vidal, I love you, buddy. Thank you. You guys are all great. When in doubt, Dale Porter, who's telling everybody, by the way, he says it's JD. I believe he's talking about JD Martinez, so that's fine. But I will talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot.